Thank you everybody for joining. I'm very happy to see you all over here. I'll just introduce myself and then we'll jump right into it. Today we're going to have a little workshop which is going to be fun. So my name is Omer Barsadeh and I am the founder and CEO of Vision Movies, which is a video production company operating here in Miami Beach and South Florida in general, even though we have a lot of co-production. So we work all over the States. We have co-productions in different countries with other production companies from all over the world. We mainly focus on small and medium-sized businesses, which means that we're helping these kind of companies grow. So while some of the content created for the company would need to be done professionally, today there's such a major shift in the whole social media and video content world that there's a lot that you as business owners can do by yourself. And I am here to teach you a few. So I'll share with you my YouTube channel in a second, but I have a whole plan of different videos that you can create by yourself and can really generate you exposure and help you close more sales. So hopefully that would be a great asset for you. So I will share my screen and we'll get into it. I'm sorry, just 1 second. So we are going to the slideshow and we're going to start. So today we're going to talk about the power of testimonial video. Testimonial video is a very, very powerful tool. So this is me. I am the founder and CEO of Vision Movies, which is a video production company. I'm also a Circle Chair member of the Miami Beach Chamber of Commerce, and it wasn't announced yet formally, but I'm going to be taking a leadership role with the Miami Beach Chamber next year. I am also a part of BNI Miami Beach, which is a phenomenal organization. We're working with hundreds of clients throughout, helping them grow. Many of them, we start very, very small, and as they grow, they come back, and we do a lot more video content with them, which is very exciting and always fun. So on my YouTube channel, and I would appreciate if you can just go, Alicia will share the link right now, so you can just go and subscribe to my channel because I'm on a weekly basis. I'll show you here. I am sharing different videos about how to create your own videos. So everything from a testimonial video to how to look good on camera, how to film with your cell phone coming up, how to edit on your cell phone, all these kind of free tools that can really assist you and help you in creating your own video content and grow your business. So Alicia, do you share that? Wonderful. So if you subscribe, you'll just make sure to, you'll get notifications every time I post a new video. So let's talk, and that I would love you to participate as well and just jump in. Let's talk about the power of video. So why do you think a testimonial video is so important? Any suggestions? A testimonial video, a video that someone gives their testimony about a business, a service, or a product. Why is that a powerful tool? Charles, what do you think?
Well, they're instead of just words on a piece of paper, they're visually seeing your product, your item, and how it enhanced their. What in my business, it would be how it enhanced their presentation or their recognition.
Right. Anyone else? So a testimonial video, this is great. Yeah, it's totally right. So in general, when you see someone on camera speaks about a service or a product, it creates credibility. You see an actual real people or person. It's not someone from the company. You put a face to a name, and that can actually create very high credibility. Another thing would be that throughout the testimony they're giving, they can answer some questions that other prospects might have. So things that they weren't sure about, now you can actually cover it and actually help them overcome some of the objections they might have presented to you if they met you in person. So you can inject these into the testimonial video and you'll overcome the obstacles or the objections before they even ask the questions. Then, it's another video content tool, so you can actually share it on social media, and you can actually share it as an email marketing, an email highlight. Look at our testimonials or see what clients are telling about, our products or services. That can be a very encouraging tool that will lead the consumer, your prospect, in the journey into making business with you. So I'm sure all of you have seen some good examples of testimonial videos and some bad examples. I'm going to try. I looked online and tried to find something that is not as good. I have two examples. One is kind of bad and one is the one that we created. We'll watch a little bit of them and then we'll talk about what makes a testimonial video good and bad. So this is a not so good, and we can talk about why it's not that good in a second. Let me know just that you can hear it.
The staff here at Dr. Silverman's office are incredibly wonderful. They're very accommodating, they're very efficient, they're very pleasant, and they take a real interest in the patient. My experience coming to see Dr. Silverman has always been a pleasant one. You sign in, they take you right away, and they seem to respect your time. They don't make you wait.
So, what did you think about this video? Anyone? Cornelia?
Well, it sort of was choppy.
Okay, yeah, it's probably the broadcasting, the streaming.
Yeah.
So I apologize for that. But what did you think about the content?
Well,
She
she
seems not
certainly.
so. Sorry.
Go on.
Go ahead.
The other young lady, it's fine. I'm listening.
I was just saying she doesn't seem too enthusiastic about the company.
Okay, this is one. Okay, great. So
She's
wasn't.
not convincing.
She's not convincing. Okay.
Not much information.
Not much information, right? It was very specific about the staff, but still she didn't give too much information about what they do. So she just said that they're not letting her wait too much. Anything else? Okay, so let's go to the next example. This is a longer video. We won't watch it all, but I just want you to take a look at it. This is a video we created actually many years ago. We have a lot of other testimonial videos that are newer, and we'll see at the end another testimonial video I created. But let's take a look at this one, and I'm gonna jump. It's a 5 minutes video. We won't watch it all, but let's just talk about all the things that we just mentioned. Oh, sorry, it's not that, it's this one.
My name is Rachel. I'm a professional dancer and art model, so I have the wonderful opportunity to experience the dichotomy of having a really active life and a really sedentary life at the same time. Because of that, I've had a lot of injuries over my life, starting when I was very young. I've had Achilles tendonitis. I've had chronic back pain since I was 15. And then couple that with sitting still for long hours while somebody draws me, then I get really tense and I get really stiff. So I've had to find ways throughout my life of finding balance within my body again and alleviating that pain. I've tried many things over the years. I've been to acupuncture, I've been to chiropractor, I've been to massage therapists and physical therapy, and you name it, I've done it. To really get full benefit of a chiropractor or even massage therapist, you have to go many, many times, not just one time and then you're cured. So always, they've always used this, it's like the size of me, and they hook you up to all these, my back, they put it on my back. When I circulate the blood and the oxygen throughout your body and throughout your muscles, they less pain. use
just-
an electronic pulse massager.
Okay.
They work with the pain conductors to your brain, I think. So doctors have always recommended that I use an electronic pulse massager, and the more often I can do it, the better for my body. When I was younger, I decided to...
And now she's starting to get into the electronic pool massager and give the whole review about it. But let's talk for a second about this video. What did you think? Cornelia, what do you think about this one?
The one we just did?
Yeah, the one that we just watched.
Well, I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was a little bit lengthy, but I liked it.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. So basically what we had is a little more in-depth kind of interview with the person. But what she did here was, yes, it's very long. And this is specifically for people who are looking for that specific solution, which is the TENS massager. So it gives them the whole overview. But what was good about it, and we created 3 of them. One of them has about 20,000 views already. People like it because it actually lays out the problem. So it introduces that person, who I am, what I do, and what was my problem that required me to look for a solution. And then I was looking and I found this specific solution that can be either a product or a service, and I decided to give it a try. After that, it's the whole experience and why it changed my life. Does it make sense at all? The structure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Structure, yes.
So it has a structure. So basically what makes a good testimonial video, one, as we spoke, is how powerful the story and the experience, starting with the problem that I had and how it changed my life. We'll talk about it in a second. Second, what did you think about the likability of the person on camera in this video as opposed to the previous one?
Likeable.
Likeable? Okay, great.
Yeah.
She's fun, she looks good, she smiles a lot, and we can really connect to her. What kind of questions? So the questions that we were able to ask in order for her to provide us with the right answers are key. And we'll learn today how to write the right questions and to get the right answers for it. Then what objections it overcomes. So she presents, and if you watch it, I'll be more than happy later on I'll send you an email and you'll be able to watch the whole thing. But she was talking about, I went to chiropractors, they cost a lot of money. The TENS massager actually was very, very affordable and it lasts forever. So it saves me trips to the chiropractor. It doesn't cost me much. It saves me time. I can treat myself whenever I need and all that kind of stuff. So it actually overcomes all the obstacles that clients or prospects might have before they even ask them or presented them. So let's get to work. What I would like to do today is actually, and I would love you all to participate. I don't know if Mike is still with us, and I don't know if I can see everybody. Okay, so everybody's here. So what I'd like to do is just get a pen and paper, and we'll put together a few things that will help you lay out a structure for your testimonial video. Now, it's going to be great if you don't have a business that requires a testimonial video. And by the way, everybody today can use one because it's really, really a powerful tool. But if your business doesn't require someone talking about their experience with your services or products, you can do it for someone else that you know or a business that you know. It will just help you kind of set it up. So the first step is going to be, we're going to ask a few core questions and we'll give you 3 to 5 minutes to kind of put it together. So first of all, what is the industry or what is your business? That's the first question. Second, what are the main 3 problems that your prospects or customers are experiencing? So Charles, for example, your your client's needs are going to be, we have an event coming up and we need, we need some engraved trophies, for example. But then some of them might have problems. So we went to a different company. They weren't able to do it on time. They didn't have in-house, engraving machine. All these kind of things that will be that you'll be able to provide the right solution. So then when we're getting to the right solution, what are the main three solutions that your products or services provide are going to be, we have an in-house engraving machine that can really help our clients get their trophies the same day or something like that. So laid out, it's going to be very, very helpful. Then the last question you should ask is who is your target audience? So for some, it's going to be, we have games and our target audience is kids. And I'm asking that because that will help us later on define who's going to be the right person on camera for the testimonial video and what kind of questions we'll ask. So if it's for kids, we probably want to bring in a kid talking about their experience, because when other kids will see it, they're going to be, oh my God, I want this toy as well. If it's seniors, we're going to have probably someone who is suffering from different specific problems and need a specific solution. And when someone, the viewer, sees someone who's relatable, the testimonial video is going to be more powerful. Any questions? Let's get to work. So let's take, it's 12:31 now. Let's take 4 minutes. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Let's take another minute and wrap things up. I would love to hear from you. So we'll share some of the stories. Okay, ready? So who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I am in the awards and recognition and engraving business. Um, Three problems that our customers experience: could not get their items in time, do not know what they want,
Mhm.
and they've never done this before, so they don't even know how to write it, how to order something to do a presentation.
Beautiful.
So what are the three solutions and our products? So one of the solutions are we do our engraving in-house. We will help you set up your plaques, your awards, whatever. You just put down your main ideas and we'll help set it up for you, because we always supply a proof for you to see. And we can always turn it around quickly to help your needs in case of emergency times you need it for a certain time. And who's our target audience? Well, the number one target audience in our business, because it's Orvieto's Awards and more, we have such a variety of items, so everybody is, but we do a lot of schools, corporate business, synagogues and churches, but we have items for everybody.
So I just want to be a little more specific about your target audience. So who would be the person or the people who would come purchase from you?
Okay, so you would have in the school area, the principal, athletic director, activities director. Because
Perfect.
usually a teacher will go to the activities director or I need to order this. So those are the three main people to get to know there.
Perfect. I'm asking that because I want to know later on, let's say that you do a testimonial video, you do want to get someone from that realm, someone who can present your prospect, basically. So it can be a principal or, a coach or whatever it is.
Right.
Awesome. Anything else before we move on?
No, that's it. Let somebody else
Good
chance.
job. Great job. Okay, so do we have sound on you? Oh my God, I can't see your name and I forgot it. Sachi. Do we have sound for you? We can't hear you still. I'm sorry, we just see you kind of nodding and do all that, but we can't hear you. So we'll have to move on this time. But if you need later on, we can connect personally, so it shouldn't be a problem. Mike, are you with us? Would you like to share? I don't know if Mike is there. Angie, are you with us?
Yes, hi. I just joined a few minutes late, but I'm trying to turn on my camera so at least you can see me.
Great. Nice to meet you. Yes.
Pleasure to meet everybody. Glad to be here. I heard what you said as far as writing the questions out. So I'll tell you what my deal is with the testimonial video. I work as a realtor.
Okay.
I work on a team. We have a website that we get leads from. And we have been asked to produce a video. Can you see me, by the way?
We can, yes.
Okay, because I cannot see myself. Hopefully you can see my face.
Yes, it's all good.
We have to create a video that will go on our website that describes where we live, who we service, and that's what I need. It's I don't know. They even told us, I think it's like a 17-second video or something. But anyway, this is what I wrote down. I am my business is real estate. The issues that I have is people tell me that they had somebody they used to buy or sell their house and they never kept in touch. Or they tell me the opposite. They tell me somebody in my family is a realtor because there's like 50,000 realtors in the city, but they don't do it full time. Or somebody else just say, I don't know anybody, and they get overwhelmed because they see so many advertisements, right?
Mhm.
Those are my issues. And then my target audience, specifically, I'm looking.
Hold on, before the target audience, I'm sorry. So what kind of service do you provide that actually answers these problems or needs? What differentiates your business and provides them with the perfect solution for their problems?
So first of all, I am a full-time realtor native to the area. So I was born and raised here. I currently live in Miami Beach, but I am most familiar with all the neighborhoods at some point or other in Miami-Dade County. I work on a team that canvasses the entire area. So our team leader has over 30 years of experience in real estate. She's very well known, has an excellent reputation. And usually just by mentioning her name, I get a lot of doors opened. So there's a comfort in knowing that we have a lot of experience on our end. And then the last thing is that we work for a brokerage firm that is leading the industry in technology at this time. And everything is, especially this year, everything has turned around and navigated into technology. We do everything online. Everything is done online. We do safe showings. So I feel that we have a lot to offer. We're very competitive, and we have a lot of experience, and we have a lot of great tools to help a lot of our clients. I don't know if that's what you're looking for, but that's basically.
So basically, we want to present the problems that your prospects will experience and how you and your business will actually provide a solution. So if you're talking, for example, about how they're overwhelmed with so much information, they don't even know where to begin, your solution is we work with a lot like you, and we can actually put you on a path, narrow down everything, and actually make you see just what you're interested in. This is our specialty. So once we present a very specific problem, we can present a very specific solution for it. And then later on, when we create a testimonial video, we'll have someone who says, that's going to be exactly the issue. And they're going to say, you know, I didn't even know where to begin. I was so overwhelmed. But when I started working with Angie and their team, they helped me focus. They, narrowed it down. They did such a phenomenal work that I was able to focus and dedicate only an hour a week, as opposed to other realtors that, took me around for days, and I spent so much time and it wasn't even in my budget, area. Does it make sense at all?
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
Okay. So
I would use your words with my face and we're good to go.
Yeah, exactly. So, but you can do it by yourself. So once you define the problem and you define what the solution that you're providing for that specific problem, now you find the right person to talk about it, and you got an amazing, very powerful testimonial video that is very specific and unique for you, for your business. Okay, so the last question would be exactly that. Who's your target audience? Are these going to be commercial prospects, or are these going to be residential? What?
Yeah, that's a good question because we cover it all. But I specifically am looking for homeowners in Miami Beach because that's where I live and that's what I'm most familiar with. Preferably homeowners. We get a lot of people now coming in from New York and Chicago, but that's what I'm trying to focus on.
Okay,
that's looking to sell their house.
So this is great. So here, the more specific we are, we'll be able to create something very specific for a specific target audience. Now, it doesn't mean that we cannot do more than one testimonial video. I mean, you can cover a lot of different subjects and angles, but if you take just one person with one specific problem and one specific solution, and that will hit home base when it comes to that specific target audience. Make sense?
Yes.
Awesome. We'll get to the next step in just a second. Anyone else? Mike, are you still with us? Would you like to share? I don't know if he's with us.
I am still here, but I'm mostly going to be in the listen-in mode. I'm enjoying the stories hearing so far. I'm juggling a deadline, so
Not a
I'm
problem.
using both ears here.
Okay, and we have Janina. Would you like to share?
Yes, I can share with you now.
Awesome.
So basically, the industry, it's breast cancer, right? One of the issues that we have, let's say when I promote an event, you know, I'm the queen of events, promotions and productions, but when you do an event for breast cancer, sometimes, you know, the topic, people has somehow people have fear towards the topic. It's cancer, you know. So sometimes people feel that it's not a happy event, it's not something that they would like to participate. So I deal with that a lot. The challenge, the I think the biggest challenge here is sponsors, you know, because we have so many causes, so many nonprofits around us. And, you know, I am one woman show, you know, we are not Susan Komen that we have money to pay people to do a lot of things. I do everything by myself, you know.
So we're talking about three main problems. One is going to be fear of giving money. Are you after sponsors? Is that what you're saying?
No, the fear is with the topic. So it's not a happy thing, you know, oh, we're dealing with cancer. So the audience, it has to be a survivor, a patient, or family members or friends that lost someone through breast cancer or cancer in general. So, you know, that's, you know, it's a challenge sometimes, you know. And when it comes to the audience, you know, so basically it's 45 to 65 up. But lately, what people are not seeing is that we have a lot of younger women being diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer. Even a 16 years old girl was diagnosed with breast cancer, but fortunately was benign a few months ago. So we have so many young women being diagnosed with breast cancer. So I want to see if I can move the target audience from 45 to 65 to 25 to 65, you know?
I'm sorry. I just need to understand. So you are trying to raise money? Are you selling, and let's say that you were to sell something. What is it that you're selling?
No, we don't sell.
But what are you doing in your business? Because
So we are about prevention and awareness. We educate people about breast cancer. So
okay.
we do a lot of events, you know, workshops, lectures, but also we are working in launching a program which is going to change the face of H3, it's called H3 Pink Ribbon Support Line, because when someone gets diagnosed with cancer, you know, the person gets in shock, doesn't know what to do, and H3 can come in and guide this person. We can show the many options that are available for the treatment. Of course, we don't give our opinion. Ultimately, they have to decide what they're gonna do, but we're gonna show the conventional and the alternative, all the options, and we also can, you know, offer some of our networking options. And
Okay, so I'm sorry, we're just running out of time, so I need to be a little faster. So basically, you're saying my challenge is to educate people. People are not.
No. My challenge is to find sponsors for my cause, because we have a big competition among nonprofits, especially when it comes to cancer.
Okay.
And also the challenge is to get everybody involved, not only 45 to 65, but everyone involved in breast cancer.
Okay, so if we're talking about bringing in sponsors, the problem would be how to get to them, why to choose you over other companies.
Right, now you get it.
So you would have, as a target audience, you would have a sponsor talking about why your organization is so phenomenal and why it's so important to give to you and not them. And by that, you know, reach more people, reach different audiences within your reach and all that kind of stuff. Cornelia, I know that we didn't hear from you, but maybe we'll jump to the next step and we'll hear from you in a little bit.
No problem.
Okay, so the
No
next
problem.
step,
I'm here. I'm enjoying. I'm taking notes.
awesome, awesome. So the next step is going to be, now we're looking into, okay, we define the problem, we define the solution, we define what the target audience, and by that saying, you know, if it's a commercial for kids, we're going to need a kid. If it's seniors, we're going to need a senior. If it's, you know, a nonprofit organization, we need someone that will sit in the sponsor chair. So now let's name 3 people that you know of, your clients, that are going to be very, very good on camera, sharing their experience and their story. And it's going to be based on 3 things. One of them is the best story or experience. So for example, if we're taking Charles' example, and he's saying, this morning, someone just came in, they needed something right off the bat. We didn't have an engraving machine in-house, and they left. Here we'll bring in a story that even though someone would say, even though Charles and his company didn't have that in-house, they went out of their way to get to the closest whatever, and they put it together and they designed it right away. And surprisingly, by the end of the day, I got it. Now, when I, as a viewer, hear that, my hair is standing and I'm like, oh my God, that's exactly the person I want to work with. It's a person that I'm working with that will go above and beyond to make sure that I am in the center and I will get whatever I need. This makes sense when it comes to the best story. Great. When we're choosing someone on camera, we want them to be very, to speak very clearly, which means usually we'll prefer, I have an accent and I find it horribly, even though I can express myself, it's not my fluent first language. So I find it a little challenging sometimes. So I'm not saying you don't have to choose someone with an accent, but make sure that they have a very fluent language and they can express themselves in a very clear way that people can engage with and understand in a very short time. And then the third thing is going to be, they need to look nice. They need to look presentable. They need to be likable. If they have like a nice outgoing personality, that can be an advantage over someone who's very, like the first person we saw, she was very, you know, low on energy and she barely spoke. We want to engage with someone because that will create a desire within our prospects' hearts to do business with us. So think about 3 people who can be perfect for that role. Next, what we're going to do is actually, there's a few questions, essential questions that you can ask. So basically, if you write down the story of your clients that had a wonderful experience, you'll be able to convert it into questions. So for example, if they say, oh my God, I came into the store, I didn't have time. I knew that I needed something by the end of the week and I tried other places, nobody could accommodate. And I walked into this store, they were able to help me. They took 1, 2, 3 steps and they were amazing. Now we can convert it into questions. And that would be, in addition to state your name, it's like, what was the main problem? We always start with the problem. What was the main problem? And the principal of the school will say, you know, all of a sudden we decided, the board decided to create this event and we needed a very fast turnaround for trophies. We looked at some other places, nobody could give us the right answer. What happened next would be, so how did you find this company? So they will say, oh, okay, so a friend recommended me to Charles because he has a business here in Miami and I knew that blah, blah, blah. So what happened next when you walked into the store? So when I walked into Charles' store, I could see, you know, first of all, they had all these beautiful trophies, different kinds, and they had different pricing. I was welcomed by Charles. He was very nice to me. So now we can take the whole story and turn it into questions. And by asking the questions, the person in the seat will tell us the story step by step. So I created an Alicia. If you can share, I'm going to send you in an email as well. There's a free download I'm going to give you for a testimonial video questionnaire. It's good for either you have a service or a product, but it's really, really, really good. It's very thorough. It's a full page with questions, you know, what was the issue you needed to solve? What kind of discomfort you had? The more you'll have as answers, the more you'll have materials to work with when you're creating this, this video. So any questions up to here? Anyone? No? Okay, so
Excellent. Can we get a copy also perhaps of this
yes,
tutorial?
Yes, I'll send you the link to this workshop, and I'll send you all the other links inside and the download link as well. What I wanted to do is just to share with you what when we create our company's video, this is what we're looking at. So maybe it will make some sense to you. So when our clients are coming to us for the first time, or they're finding us online, they have a few scares. So first of all, they're not aware of what the process of creating a video is, what's going to be the price, how long it takes. Do I need to quit my job now and just dedicate myself to making a video with you? Or is it going to be something fun and easy? How are you operating? Then it's going to be, some have the fear of finding a business online. Is that shady and sketchy, and what's going to be the result with it? The third is going to be, what can a video, and these are questions that we're being asked. These are the obstacles and objections, and we're kind of answering them in a video. So what can I do with a video? Okay, so I have a video, so what? So if you want to stay, I can show you this video we created that will answer these questions, but I'll just share with you this video.
Yes.
Let's wrap it up here. I'll share it with you in the email I'll send everybody.
Perfect.
I just want to thank everybody for joining. We're meeting here every first Friday of the month. I'm giving a different workshop on different subjects in different areas, teaching you how to create your own video content. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for joining in.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Wonderful. Thank you,
Nice
Miami
meeting you
Beach
as well.
Chamber. Thank you, Alicia. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Thank you. See ya. Bye-bye.